Greetings and welcome back to another installment of Make It Make Sense, the Boiling Frog Chronicles. Another aspect in which the temperature has been heating up on our constitutional republic, known as the United States of America, the frog growing more and more accustomed to what is abnormal, the heating up of the water around them to the point of boiling and killing them, is the takeover of the judiciary in the United States of America by the Republican Party. Understand that the Republicans know that they will not win a majority vote in presidential elections as long as the Democrats nominate a functional human being as their nominee, and the Republicans do the same. More than likely, a majority of votes are going to go to the Democrat. So their focus, while the Democrats were largely focused on the White House, the Republicans are like, well, you know what? While you all are focusing on the White House, and Republicans hear this, have only won a majority once since 1988. And that was in 2004, the reelection of George W. Bush, who, of course, lost 4 years ago, but the Supreme Court inserted themselves, and that's how he got there. But anyway, so they've lost all those other times between 1992 and 2020. Donald Trump lost the first time to Hillary Clinton by almost 2.9 million votes, but because of the Electoral College, which I've addressed in a previous installment, was inserted in the White House, and we see how much damage that caused. So the Supreme Court, the way it's supposed to work is that the president, if there's a vacancy in the court, the president of the United States nominates the person they want to fill the spot. The Senate then performs advice and consent. They interview the person the president has nominated, and then the Senate will vote them up or down. They need at least 51 votes in order to be confirmed. When Justice Scalia died in February of 2016, that appointment would have gone to President Obama. Mitch McConnell and Republicans in the Senate decided, and I'm sure with the help of the Heritage Foundation and others, decided, no, we're going to just ignore the president and act like he hasn't said anything and refuse to appoint someone right now because they knew that President Obama would not appoint somebody who was a right-wing ideologue like Justice Scalia had been. And so they said, well, the people need to decide this. The people need to play a role in this. The people did play a role in this. The 69 million people who voted for Obama in 2008, the 66 million people who voted for him in 2012, those 130-some million Americans voted in his favor for him to do his thing as president. The Republicans decided we're not doing it, and they waited until the Supreme Court, until the Electoral College inserted Donald Trump, who lost by almost 2.9 million votes to Hillary Clinton. And then he appointed someone. And then at the end of his term in 2020, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, RBG, died in September of 2020. And as opposed to what they said in 2016, well, we need to let the people decide, let the election decide. This time they said, you know what? We're going to fill it. And by the end of September, before October was over, they had rammed Amy Coney Barrett through. So 2 of the 9 seats on the Supreme Court are stolen seats, stolen from President Obama on the front end, stolen from the incoming president, President Biden, on the back end. And so rather than having a balance of 5-4, you have a supermajority, conservative supermajority of 6-3. And that's why we're getting a lot of these crazy rulings. So the Supreme Court is very important in this upcoming election, and you must vote so that we can make it make sense and the system will function the way it is intended to function, or else we're going to keep getting these rulings that are basically sending us back. They say they want to take our country back. Taking it back how far back? The 1960s, 50s, 40s, 30s. That's what's happening right now. It's up to you to stop falling for the okie doke and get out and vote. Talk to you soon. Over and out.